What up, Cordwainers? Welcome back. Today is January 27th. We are doing the Tuesday puzzle, Across Is Only, once again. And today's is by Miranda Caney and Tracy Bennett. Let's begin. I'm hoping this will not be proportional in difficulty to yesterday, because if so, we will be in trouble. Potpourri pieces, they're like flower petals mostly, right? Dried petal. Bit of pandemic attire, a mask, cry from a crib. Came up at Alia, I think. I never remember. Some stadium shouts, Olay's goals. Give friendly bites as a puppy might. Nip at. Heaps, tons, lots. Wrangle on the road, it's a Jeep. Hospital hookups, IVs. Penis? No way, right? Trickster figure. It's not Wendigo. What are you? Far from any urban center, colloquially. In the sticks. Fits. Parent whose youngest was launched, like a little bird whose progress is suggested by you. So a little bird would start in the nest, which is in the sticks, and then he takes wing, potentially at risk. This isn't an empty nester, right? That's what they're getting at. In a soaring mood, flying high. And this is like fall prone or unfeathered, I don't know. Fledgling is the term, and that fits. But I'm not confident in it. Cousin of a cravat. Oh man, that's like furniture, right? I think. I don't know, dude. Not a clue. Add as an afterthought is to throw in, to insert. Lacking a conscience. Amoral. Spanish code is oro. Nashville is a Grand Ole Opry. REO Speedwagon. Air Passage. Windpipe. Vent. But what if I don't like vent? Because I want this to be C. A duct. Rouge the Bat. Damn it. Title for Martin Luther King Jr. Reverend. Moving right along. Kind of fund. Jump and shout for joy. Get it. Ragamuffin. It's a type of cat. It's an unkempt child. Right? Waif. Poem of Praise is an ode. Captain on Mount Ararat. Noah, he landed up there. Or, like, started there. I don't remember. Mount Ararat was involved. Choose a beaver might. No. Yea me. Doofus. To be in Toulouse. Être. Assuaged. Assuaged? Assuaged. I know that it means to soothed, as worries. I've never heard this word spoken, I'm realizing. I've only read it. I think assuage. Retaining some, like, Frenchiness. But what's the fill? Where's the caveman? Assuaged. Soothed, calmed. Oh well, Corsi component. Bone, like a whalebone, rib. Not their rib, not whale ribs, but they got bones in them. I don't like the crosses though. Medical measure. Tablespoon. Is it though? This can only be twee, I think. In poor condition. Rusty. Something E. Okay, not a million things to look at. Let's say lounge of some kind. US art. What if like I'm thinking fray or flay. This is to rock. To get raucous is to rock. What else? But like potentially at risk. Flighty. What if like malt, lots, aloha, sites, or cited? Looks fine to me. What are you? I'm worried. This J is very telling. I'm gonna say mojito. This is an ass hat. It is a Mama. Asps. Meek. Olays. Alec. Looks good to me. Okay. It's not penis. You're a penis pretender. Tips. Top. Latinxes. I think some whiz, one of them came up. What past tense ends in A is the thing. Cynthia Erivo. I'm gonna recognize this. It's gonna be something I've heard of. I cannot summon it. It's not Wendigo. It's a different trickster figure. I'm guessing. Tipsy serve. Tipsy top. Came up. A rose. I like a rose. Panis. Panic. The coyote. It's not a god, that's just a guy. But I believe it. They're tricky. Topsy turvy. Fantastic. Toss in. Let it in. Let it up. Okay. Anywho. Rita Ora. Anywho is the question. I don't care for this. Maybe not flying high. But like, it fits so well. What else could it be? Soaring? FH ain't doing it for me here. Unless it's just, like, anyway. I made up lounge. Let me put the flying back. What if anyway? What the hell are you? Lion Gel. This is also not a word, I don't believe. I'm ditching both of these. Until further notice. I like rough something. Okay, this sucks. We have aura already in the form of Rita Aura. Therefore, by process of elimination, it's definitely this. We're fine. Okay, what if like Tamp? An ass hat. I don't know this furniture. This I simply don't recognize. Unless it's like Casaba. That's with a C though. Or Casava with a V. But I like amoral. Difficult. Tap in. Oh, what if like let it be? Tab in. Tub in. Tip in. Table. When you table a discussion, it means to save it for later. Or have it currently if you're in Britain. Neither sense works here. What if like, I want to say Oki here for no particular reason. Nuke. What if like Odie? What if out? Potentially at risk. Out in the open? Something like that? Like exposed? Out in the world, out. What if I let it go? Out of something. We have nerf. Tag in? Tag on? I like tag on. I don't like knee off. Out on a something. What if like nary? Yeah, what if fine. Flying high. And we'll say nary. Out on a lark. That's kind of funny. Bird lark. Out on a lark would describe this kind of. Out on what's a smaller way of saying adventure? Lark. Antic. Out on a limb. There you go. The bird goes out on the limb of a tree. I don't know what you are. Your tomb. A cravat is... a cravat goes on your neck, I've decided. It is not furniture. I don't know what furniture I was thinking of. It is a scarf on your neck. And in fact, now that I'm seeing this in hindsight, I'm pretty sure I Googled it in one of these fucking things. I'm pretty sure we looked at cravats together. It goes on your neck. Okay. Iona. Or ions. Kind of fun. I want to say anywho lounges. But then F hey, what are you? Unless it is anywho goofily. And you'd be like Foxy. Exalt here. I don't hate it. Czars. A CC. Fuck you. No way, right? No way they're spelling CC like this. Ugh. Oh, man. No, because this has to be twi. Ein zwei. I was convincing myself this was German for two, but that's zwei. I'm gonna say dos. That makes a lot of sense. We get our tweener Lonto. It is not CC spelled that way. That would be funny though. Heather. Het. What are the hets up to today? Het. Hop. Doofus. Enya. Doofus. Corset. I would still like to say bone. And if not, then they are, mechanically, they are ribs, they are, how else do you describe that? It also has like a drawstring or some shit, right? I've never worn a corset. I've never seen a corset in real life. But I imagine there's something you pull on to tighten the corset. It's probably thinner than a rope. So what? We got our themers. Oh, there's a million words for doofus, man. There's about like 20 things I've called you guys in this series that would fit right here. Dope. Papa. What? Heather? Any woo? I don't know this. Dope Papa Moot. A star. Why? And what is this heather? There's a flower or plant or something called heather. Is that? I thought that was spelled the same as the name. I don't recognize this. Maybe this is a person who happens to spell their names thusly. That I don't know. I'm gonna say not star, because that doesn't make sense. What if like a snap? Or a snag? Heathep. Cousin of Retep. I like snap. Like in the back, you'd snap it together. Or a snag if my theory about ropes or like strings is correct. Some of this not right. It's either dope or snap or both. Heathep is nonsensical. Doofus. Dodo. Heathor. I like snap. I cannot argue with snap. An oaf, a dope, a dip, goof. It's duping oof. It can't have rhymes. Okay, we'll come back to Heathep. We'll say rough somebody. Kind of fun is a stash. If we do ions. An Irish fund, what is that? What if ghee? You ever think of that? What if ions ghee? A slush fund is a thing. Shush fund, people should start saying. Like if it's hush money, it rhymes with slush fund. And this is, what are you? I can only see glee, given the 3. Hurry up. What if? Was he? No. Rusty was my first thought, but I'm still drawn to it. Dish or disc, right? Ragamuffin. I can only think of the fucked up cat when I hear this now. Either that or just a troublesome child, right? A tiny terror. Rough. Man. Yay me, let's go. Yippee. What's a 5-letter yay? Holla. I like hurries or hurry up. But then what? If that's the case, likely disc or just dis. Ersatz? Can ragamuffin just mean like a knockoff? Is that possible? I don't like many of the crosses. Especially not with Ode over there. I think I'm convincing myself of too much. I don't think that's right. What if glue? Ursine? What an ursine child. Always climbing trees and eating fish. An upstart almost works. But what if glue? An urchin. There you go. That means what it means. That's a, derelict child. Rough hotep. Rough house. Rough house. That's a term. Eased, I like here. Nerdy or needy. But then what are you? Hurry up. Hurried. Hurries. Seedy. Poor condition, right? I can buy that. I'm something. We have like Fannie Mae or something. Idled. No, I'm gonna say Issa Rae. I rule. Needy. And we return to Heathep. I'm satisfied with basically all of this except for whatever the hell this is. What if Heather? Hedeg. Ah, man. I'm crafted dope from whole cloth. But like, it's common in these. Snap. Heathen is, again, spelled with it. I can't think of a word that looks exactly like this. I'm thinking of, like, rhymes, but they're all spelled differently. I can continue complaining about any who spelled thusly, but if we alter it, it will only create more problems. Any what, any why, any how, anyway. Faxy. What doth a corset? What doth a corset? Mook. Skin. Damn it. I hope this isn't a technical term that I've just never heard. That'll be... What if like a stay? Things have stays. Stan. Scan. What if like endo? Like chronologist prefix. I like snap. I think a modern corset would snap in the back. right? But then you ending in P, regardless of your contents, no good. What if we ditch the dope? Where can we go? These four, I'm almost certain in. So, if I can generate any valid fill here, it's probably right. I just can't. I don't... I don't know what the hets are up to. Could it be like hut hut, like a football exclamation? Exalt usually, to me, has like a target, like you're exalting a god or idol or something, rather than just so. But maybe not. Maybe that's just because it's old-timey, I think that. An exalted one is a celebrated one. This is celebration. I think it works. Het hot. Me when opposite sex. Todo. I'm gonna keep trying a little bit longer. I'll probably cut around. But it's not looking great. Maybe I'll just accept that this will not be recognizable and I have to simply work with these. In which case, I had something I liked. Are there any alternates? What if like Claude? No. I'm putting dope back. Time we at? 32, geez. Oh, could this be he, them, like pronouns? I can buy that. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. A seam. Nope. I believe in he, them. Stem, pape, poppy, stem. Doing the he, them, stem. I believe in he, them. I think that's the only thing that can go there. Skim. Beat it, you mook. Oh, man. Papu. Oh, we're so close. I'm gonna run the alphabet here. Damn. Trim. But like, then you. Okay, what if we ditch dope? What if we say seam? I don't know. It's a garment, right? Enos. Opie. Ogre. What if it has a stem? 37. Alright, well, I think unfortunately I'm going to have to cede. This is valid fill, just not for this puzzle, for maybe a slightly more deranged puzzle. We got moot and stem, poppy. Okay, I will begin. I'll check this guy, I'll check 55. Debatable. Moot weekly works. It's like it's a moot point because it's, because it's irrelevant, not because it's debatable, but it means an invalid point. I'm not really sure. Let's see if 56 is a little simpler. Papa. Okay, and then 54. These are, oh my god, these are all right. Except you. Stag? What? Let me run this. Oh lord, a stay. He, they, yeah. I think this is right. I think I said stay before, didn't I? I think we're all good here. I think the issue is actually elsewhere. Oh. Ali. Alright. Man, shit, if I didn't have a cast cam sitting there, we would have been solid. Because I think I entered that at some point. So that, I'm gonna even call that like a soft win. I got nothing from the clues, but more confidence. Anyway, fine puzzle, cohesive theme. Let's see what we missed. Lark reference. Real quick, I could have sworn it was Alia. Okay. Can be written 3 ways depending on whether the referred things are masculine, feminine, or neuter. I am used to them being, I guess, mixed company, but if it is solely masculine, et Ali is also correct, which explains why it took me so long to learn that. But you can't blame me too much. Yeah, all this looks fine to me. Still splitting hairs in my head over this one, but all in all, not too bad. All makes sense in hindsight, so I will leave it at that. And I will see you on freaking Wednesday. It's tomorrow. See you then.